What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of TTALK, where it is you plus me plus a lovely cup of tea. And today we are back with another episode. If you guys are new here, let me reintroduce myself. My name is Nala Asa Shakur, also known as Tyler A. Norman. I am the author of the book Love Starts Here. This book takes you down a life-changing journey of learning how to embody the energy of love within and learning how that love cultivated within starts to attract and manifest that love in our outer world. So in our friendships, romance, our career, our experiences, our environments, and all sorts of things. So if you haven't checked out this book yet, please go ahead and read that. It is life-changing and gives you a deep insight and a manual for holistic health. And I am also the CEO of the All Natural right here, which is your one-stop holistic health shop, providing all your needs for a natural lifestyle in a content, product, service, or event. So yes, if you guys haven't been to Tea Talk, this is just a sacred space where we sit down, we have our tea, and we talk the real tea, which is how to heal thyself, okay? So, if you guys don't have your tea already, I'm going to need y'all to pause this video, go get your tea because it is part of the healing process, okay? It's part of the relaxation and the healing of self. So get your tea if you don't, and if you do have it already, you are prepared. Shout out to you. But today I am sipping on some red raspberry leaf tea once again. So red raspberry leaf tea is amazing for my women out there. It's amazing for both genders, but it has really good benefits for women, for our womb. So it helps regulate the menstrual cycle, helps to ease menstrual cramps, abdominal pain. It helps to have just a healthy flow. Also helps with boosting the immune system, just providing clear skin. What else? Red raspberry leaves helps with digestion. It just has a ton of benefits and a lot of benefits for my women out there. Also, it's great to drink while you're pregnant or just on your moon cycle. So yes, I am drinking that right now. Ooh, that was hot. But yes, so with that being said, we're just going to go ahead and get into the prayer. And we have a few announcements, and then we're going to get started, okay? So we're going to take a few deep breaths first. Thank you, Mother, Father, Creator, for this day. Thank you for this time. Thank you for this sacred space. Thank you for this gift, this channel of divine wisdom. Thank you for this opportunity and this podcast, this YouTube series, this Tea Talk, and just this space that we get to sit down and that we get to focus on ourselves, focus on healing ourselves, focus on the sacredness and the divinity of ourselves, and focus on loving ourselves and how to love life more and how to love others more. And I just give gratitude for that, and I set the intention and I ask for guidance and prayer for me to be a channel for the divine wisdom. I clear out all energy that is not of our highest good, that is not meant to be in this space right now, clearing out all energy that is not a part of this message, clearing out my vessel, opening up myself as a channel to deliver the divine messages of Mother, Father, Creator. Whatever it is that we need to hear as a collective, that I need to hear, that all these watchers and listeners need to hear. Whatever it is we need to hear, whether it's affirmations, clarity, inner over and understanding, advice, whether it's a certain saying from our spirit guides or ancestors on the other side. Whatever it is that we need in this moment, Spirit, I ask that you allow me to be a channel and a vessel to deliver that message. And I pray and I set the intention that we all leave here, that we all leave this podcast, that we all leave this Tea Talk in this space with something that we can apply to our personal lives that helps us love deeper and that opens us up into becoming our highest selves. And I give gratitude. Thank you, God. Ashe. Okay, so as far as announcements, we do have an announcement. So if you guys are aware of the seasons, if you keep up with the seasons, the spring equinox is coming up this Sunday. It is on March 20th. And the spring equinox is the first day of spring, and it is the real new year. Okay? If you guys have been following TTALK, we talk about how fall is about releasing things. Winter is about things dying and us getting to the roots of everything, getting to the root of the darkness, getting to the roots of so many things, tending to the roots. And then the springtime is when we come back to the surface, when that sprout starts to come alive again, when new beginnings happen. It is the beginning of Aries season, which is the first sign of the zodiac. It is truly a new beginning, a new energy, a new portal, and a new year. So we are celebrating that with an event called the Spring Equinox Celebration, and we are in partnership with Harvest Moon Botanical, which is a local herb store here in Kansas City, and we are also in partnership with Open Sessions, which is my girl Sita, her open mic business. So like I said, we are all three partnering for an event this upcoming Sunday, March 20th. This event is going to be held at Equal Minded Cafe, which is a beautiful local cafe, black-owned cafe on Truce. So with that, with the day, we are kicking off at 11 a.m. and Harvest Moon is hosting a cacao ceremony, which is going to be a very spiritual, a very sacred and transformative space where we sit down. If you guys aren't familiar with cacao ceremonies, they're very sacred rituals. And you sit down, you know, you drink your cacao. There's going to be a meditation portion, prayer. There's going to be sound bowl healing by VJ Healer. It's going to be a beautiful spiritual experience that really helps bring our energy and cleanse our energy to help us, you know, be ready for this new year and come into our new selves. And so that's going to be from 11 to 2. And right at 2, we are starting off with the all natural portion, which is our second live in-person one-stop holistic health shop. We're gonna have several vendors providing all your needs for a natural lifestyle, local Kansas City vendors ranging from soy candles, we have incense, we have body butter, hair oils. We're gonna have some plant-based food there. We're going to have some, the All Natural will have our organic fresh pressed juices for individual sale for only $10. So you don't want to miss out on that opportunity. Come get a juice, come get some food, come kick it with us. There will be several other vendors there providing all the information that you need, providing a space to network, and just to step into this new you as the spring is coming. If you're wanting to step into a natural lifestyle, get your health together, and really just transform your life, this is going to be the perfect event for you. And then that goes from 2 to 6, and at 4 we are starting to have some music and some poetry and a performance that is hosted by Open Sessions. So it's going to be a beautiful event. You're going to be able to network, kick it with us, eat, drink, you know, listen to music, poetry, get entertainment, and just have a beautiful spring equinox experience to just help you transition and to help you become this new being that is emerging and with the season. So that was a mouthful. Now I'm done talking about that, guys. Come to our event, come check it out. It's going to be an amazing time. Like I said, we're super excited for that. But yes, so I'm going to go ahead and get into the message that is for today. Let's get into this message. And if you guys cannot feel the spring equinox energy coming, it is coming in hard, okay? Because it has been a hard winter. It has been a winter that has been full of a lot of releasing, a lot of coming to terms with our wounds and our deep wounds and deeper part of ourselves. We've had to go into our roots a lot. We've had to meet our darkness, shake its hand, and make friends with it. And we've had to accept those things, and now it is time for that alchemy, where we get the opportunity to, you know, where we met those darkness so much, so deeply, where we found the light within it. And now that light gets to transition and become something new for us and become a new experience, and we get to level up this season. And we get to, like I said, step into that new part of ourselves. So just like the seasons, think of spring, that is when everything begins to grow again. And this is the same with us because we are a reflection of nature. It is time for us to start new beginnings and to start growing into the new self that has cultivated from this past season, from this past cycle. There is a new being that is emerging, and we always have a choice. We can either stay where we are and repeat the same cycle again, or we can step into this new embodiment of ourselves, this new lifestyle, and this new beginning, and this new portal. Yes, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy in the cards today. Okay, so already, just starting off, the message, Spirit wants to remind everybody that it is always the darkest before the dawn. Everyone has to experience a death before we experience a rebirth. That is just the cycle of life. That is the cycle of the universe. That is just how everything goes. It's how the seasons go. So in order for the trees outside to be able to bloom new this springtime and to bring new leaves and new sprouts and new fruits and new abundance and the new life and new energy that is coming from all the plants and the trees and nature outside, in order for those things to come into fruition, all of those things had to die. All of the things from the past cycle before, from the past life before, from the past version of itself before, all of those things had to die. And that's what happens in the wintertime. Old parts of ourselves begin to die off. Like I said, in the fall, we start releasing. Leaves start to fall, and that's a moment where we're releasing. We are giving up lots of things. We are releasing things, whether it's people, places, environments, different habits, whether it's, physical things, clothes, shoes, things in our home. We have to release those things. And in the wintertime, we get to the root where there's death, where there's a death of the old version of ourselves. Okay? And this matches with our external reality. Like I said, there is a death. There is a death of self that we all experience in the wintertime. And so Spirit is reminding us that, spring is coming. It is around the corner. It is so close. And this new life is about to sprout and bloom. And so many things have already started to come in. But before that, we had to experience a death of self. And before we do experience this new life, we have to truly release and let go of the old versions of ourselves. And we have to let go of everything that reflected that old version of ourselves. So whether that is friendships, whether that is family, like I said, whether that's environments, old habits, old things that we used to do, music we used to listen to, old foods we used to eat, old ways of living that we lived, old conversations that we were having. Spirit is reminding us that in order to get all this new fresh energy, all this beautiful energy that is in the cards right now, we have earned success. In order for us to experience this earned success that we have been working hard on, doing the inner work and the outer work, we have to truly let the old version of ourselves die. And we have to let go of that, and we have to mourn that and welcome the new life. In order for us to get all this energy, all this card says pleasure. It's a spring energy card. There's white flowers, there's the green, there's the bright colors. Pleasure. Then we have the world, which is fullness, wholeness, the cycle being completed. This is the cycle being complete. In order for everything to go as planned and for all these new things, these manifestations to come into fruition and for this new version of ourselves to be born, we have to truly release the old version of ourselves. We have to let it die off. And like I'm repeating this, all of the mirrors and the reflections of our old self. And sometimes that's really hard. And death, it comes with mourning. And sometimes it's going to be hard to release what we wanted to hold on to and what we wanted to keep. And sometimes it's hard to release certain people out of our lives that we'll miss and that we have come accustomed to and comfortable with being around. And it's hard to release certain habits that we've become accustomed to and, like I said, comfortable being and doing. And it's hard to release those things, but Spirit is reminding us that with every death comes a rebirth. And with every rebirth, there needs to be a death that happens before that. Okay? In order for that rebirth to be able to manifest. So in order for us to be able to step into all this new energy, all this beautiful energy, all of this abundance, this is the Knight of Cups. For all this overflow of joyful emotions, for this currency, for this flow of creativity, for this flow of love to be able to come into our lives and our cup to runneth over, we have to truly release. We have to let go of the attachment to our old selves. And that is what Spirit is asking us to do right now, is to let our old selves finally die off. The time is now. The time is right now. We have 5 days before the spring equinox. This is a time to truly cleanse, to truly get rid of all that is no longer serving you. All of the things in your environment, all of the clothes, all of the shoes, all of the habits, all of the people, all of the environments. If you need to move, it's time now. All of the changes that we need to make and that are symbolic to releasing the attachment to the old version of ourselves, that needs to happen right now in order for everything to be on track, for all of these things to come in. For the cycle to be completed, for the pleasure to come in, and for the earned success that we have been working for in this past cycle to be able to manifest in this spring energy. In order for the success to come in order for all of this beautiful energy, this new beginning, like I said, once again, I am just repeating this because it is so crucial and important right now. Spirit is asking us to truly mourn the old version of ourselves, and to give gratitude for it, to give gratitude for all the people that led us to where we are now, for all the places, for all the experiences, for all the pain, for all the joy, for all of the lessons, for all of the blessings, for all of the environment, for every single thing that has been in this past cycle that has helped us become everything that we are right now. It's all been a part of the journey, and we need to give gratitude for it. However, we cannot hold on to those things and attach to those things, because everything is temporary. And it's time for a new beginning. It's time to move. It's time for a season change. Okay, it's time to step through a new portal and welcome the birth of a new self, of a new life, and a new reality. And we cannot bring our old reality with us. We cannot bring our old self with us. We cannot bring our past with us, because it will hold us back. And now the thing is, we always have options. We always have choices. So if you want to stay and you want to hold on to and you want to be comfortable and you want to keep, the people, places, things, and all the reflections of our old selves, if you want to keep those things, Spirit's going to say, okay, that's your choice. But guess what? You will stay where you are, and you will repeat the same lessons, the same cycle. You will attract the same experiences and the same things, and you will not level up. You will stay right where you are. You will stay the same, and you will repeat that cycle until you are courageous enough to be able to release, to detach and to release. Okay? So you have the choice. You can stay here or you can fly. Okay? And if you make the choice to fly, yes, it's going to be scary in the moment, but the results are going to be more than worth it. Your heart will be full. You will have leveled up. Everything you experience in this new cycle will be a more leveled up version. All of your opportunities you receive will be more leveled up. All of your blessings will be more leveled up. And guess what? With the balance of that, your challenges will also be harder. Your lessons will also be harder. But that's just a part of the level up. Okay? That's part of the glow up, the rise in self, the ascension of self. When we release things, when we release baggage and old parts of ourselves, we are able to ascend. Okay? But if we choose not to release and we want to hold on to those things, we will stay where we're at, and we will have to, like I said, repeat the same things over and over again, and we will feel stagnant. So now is the time to release. And the card that I pulled from the Oracle deck is integration. It is time to integrate this new life, this new self, this new abundance, these new opportunities, these new challenges, these new lessons. This new spring energy, this new season, it is time to integrate that into our lives. And we all have a choice at what we're going to do. Whether we're going to stay where we are, whether we're going to choose comfort, and whether we are going to let our fears control us, or whether we're going to be courageous, we're going to be brave, we're going to release, and we're going to jump off that cliff, and we're going to fly into our new beginnings. We have the choice. And the choice is yours. So yes, with that being said, that is the message for today. That was a beautiful message. Again, guys, come out to our spring equinox event. It's going to be a beautiful, amazing event. All good energy there, music, fun time. Come out and meet people, network with the holistic community, the natural community, if that's what you're trying to get into. It's going to be just good, beautiful, new energy, okay? So like I said, if you guys want to book a personal intuitive healing session with me, I'll link that down below. This is where I pull cards based on your personal energy, your spirit guides, everything that you are going through in your life, and giving you the clarity, affirmations, guidance, understanding that you need by doing the same thing I do here, using myself as a vessel for the divine wisdom of Mother, Father, Creator, who knows all, who knows what is written for all of us, and can help us and give us clues and breadcrumbs to be able to guide us where we need to go on our journey. So yes, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here, and I want to wish y'all a beautiful, amazing, abundant day.